Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, I've already tried to do this video a few times, been having some microphone issues. Again, as I've said a few times over the past 2-3 weeks, work in progress. But I want to give you some information that was left out of the patch notes. A few updates to the mirror universe. You can see right here, one of them being an ISS Enterprise E around here in the mirror universe. Now you see this is a level 48 system and this is a level 50 hostile. Just similar rules to the that Zindi hostile. You know, the little survey ship that's around there. It's a little easier to distinguish. Yes, when you're in a 48 system and there's a level 50 hostile, you can distinguish that. But you know what? If you're in a level 50 system, you can't unless you click on it. Or if you're in a 60 system and then the hostile changes to a level 60, yeah, much harder to. Yeah, so some of us out there have gotten dusted. That's what we're using. Dusted by Mirror Picard. But he is easy to beat. You can beat him. It's not like he's unbeatable. He is beatable. See, I'm here killing. Look, killed him. Yay! And before I get into battle log, I'm going to go over to Morska. This is the 50 system, and you may notice that, 50 hostiles with the Mirror Picard. Oh, that's right. Forgot. Getting ahead of myself because, again, I've done this before. This is the third time trying to do this in a video. You know how you tap on a little stick here and you hit set course? Well, you can also immediately hit use rift now. So instead of having to set course and your ship travels to the rift and then you can press the button to use rift, you can all kind of do it at the same time. Except for when it doesn't work. I swear in my first video, I got that to happen, where it screws up. I got that to go a few times. And then the second run through, it was fine. The whole time, it worked perfectly. Oh my God. Message to anybody that works on this game. You suck! Oh my God. Oy. Right there. You saw me how many interceptors were around the rift when I came in. Could you tell which one was the Enterprise E? No. You have to zoom in. There he is. Yes. Oh, when you click on him, it shows. Does it? Right? Does it show soon enough? How long between clicking on a red like this to clicking attack does it go for you? For me, it's very fast. I don't sit there and wait for the picture to load. So again, you can tell how the ISS Enterprise, when it's a level 50, in a level 50 system, it's harder because it just looks like any other asshole that's in there. Okay, no, I don't need that button. So let's go to some of the benefits and let's say some of the what's different about this hostile. Number one, let's go with the good. You see an increase for a level 50, an increased amount of raw Trillium D and no Trillium A. Click the Mega Chest. Bam. Liquid Trillium D and Premium Rift Keys. 40. It's one turn. It's really good. And you saw how many did I killed? 2. Thank you. Much more increase in Premium Rift Keys now. Yeah, I can't deny that is a good thing. It is a bad thing that he's kind of hiding with the other hostiles. It is kind of somewhat hard to see. And why this is noteworthy, it's not like the survey ship in the Zindi where it's like easier to kill, or the scouts in regular faction space where they're easy to kill. It is probably closer to the way the battleships work in the aquatic systems. They're actually much harder to kill than the interceptors. Because, and yes, you see Mirror Picard's face there, No, they didn't technically figure out how to put crews on the Reds, but let's look over here in the ship abilities. On round start against players, Mirror Data has a 100% chance to apply Assimilate for 2 rounds. They did figure out how to make officer and captain abilities be ship abilities for Reds. 2 ship abilities here. Take the shot on round start against players. Keyword there. That's why it works. Procs against players. You're the player. Just because they're the red and they're the AI, they're the computer, you're the player, it still works. Mirror Picard increases the isolated cascade damage by 100% for 2 rounds. And yes, it does stack. And then his officer ability on round start with players with Assimilate. Increase your apex Mirror Picard increases his apex barrier by 30,000. Take a look at the battle log. Yes, you can see here 100% isolatic damage. And you can see here my damage 30 million mitigates 28.3 million using apex barrier. Let's go to round 2. Yep, that's 200% isolated cascade. That's why they're harder. So imagine if you are a level 60 player, this guy, you're in a level 60 system, the ISS Enterprise becomes a level 60, so they're all level 60s in there, can't really notice it that much, and you're loaded up with a crew like, let's say, Enterprise Picard, Enterprise Data, and Kuron. Because of speed, you're lacking a little bit of, let's say, defense or offense for the sake of being able to go faster around and collect more chests. Well, what happens when you run into the ISS Enterprise? Yeah, it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. So will I change my tactics? Maybe a little bit. Will I change my crews? Maybe. Tough to say. I mean, we're getting more excuse me. Getting more of the premium rift keys, I can probably get out there faster. So I could probably get the same number of hostiles and maybe even more loot because of those ISS Enterprises. So maybe go for more, maybe drop the impulse speed guy and go for an attack guy or gal. Because I will be, again, because I'll be getting out there faster because I can use my yellow keys because I'll have a bunch of them now. And I can get more loot because it's going to have the appropriate loot for level 60. See, is there another asshole in here? See how fast it even pops up. You see how it doesn't come up right away. The picture in the little box here. Well, that's different. Wait, there were 2 different kind of interceptors? I guess I didn't realize that there were 2 different kind of interceptors. That there was the Coronar version and then there was a Galor class version that looks like the who are them guys? Cardassians. And it doesn't look like there's another ISS. I don't know their spawn rate or their spawn pattern. I mean, let's kill a few, see if maybe, clear the system of some hostiles and maybe get another guy to spawn. I'm curious as to how often they will spawn. Because, oh, look. Look at that. And on camera still. How about that? Which one was it? This one? So that's pretty good. I mean, that's probably a little... forgetting the word right there. A little more often than, let's say, that survey ship in Zindi territory, and maybe closer to the battleships in the aquatic systems. So wrapping this up here, a few new updates to the original Mirror Universe. I can't believe we're actually having to say the original Mirror Universe now. When you want to go to another system in the Mirror Universe, you no longer have to set course, then click Use Rift. You can click them simultaneously. Now, that's not 100% working. It's about, call it 66% working. But it does remove a few seconds from your time. Maybe. Because you can hit Use Rift while you're traveling instead of, waiting until you get there. And they added a new hostile to the mirror universe. It was something that Tiger did hint at that he wanted to do. He wanted to have one of those bonus loot type hostiles, like let's say a scout, the OG scouts from the faction systems, or the Ferengi traders in the old Borg systems, or the little survey guys in the Zindi. What are they? Reptilian hunters or reptilian bounty hunters or some shit like that. He wanted something like that. Well, they finally did it. They didn't tell anybody. As far as I can tell, they told nobody. But here's me telling you, and I'm telling you to be careful because they're loaded for PvP. I guess it's EVP, right? Because it's the hostile against the player. What the abilities say against players, so it works. It works against you. Reds versus players, Mirror Picard and Mirror Data activate. Very good for attacking you. Oh, and their abilities are maxed. In case you were wondering, that was max. I'm a little annoyed that the Reds get a max Picard and a max Data before the players. That's pretty fucking shitty. But whatever. What isn't shitty is the reward from killing them. 40 premium Rift tokens per kill. That's pretty good. At least 400 liquid Trollium D per kill. That's also pretty good. And an increased number of raw Trillium D. That's what we wanted. We didn't want more time. We wanted more loot. We wanted to, if anything, we wanted our time to be used more efficiently. We didn't want more time. More time efficient. Duh, we didn't want more time, so guess what? I'm not upgrading District 56 anymore because I couldn't give two fucks about that building no more. I don't care. I'm getting more yellow tokens. I wonder if I can debuild it. Can I demolish the building? Remove all the benefits because I don't want any of that bullshit? Oh well. Me being kind of angry. I'm a little frustrated that stupid videos weren't working right. Or more, it's the microphone and my terrible knowledge of computers that I didn't know how to fix it. Hopefully, I fix it this time. Maybe. I have made adjustments along the way. However, so comment below. Have you got dusted by Mirror Picard? When did you even find out that Mirror Picard existed as a hostile now? And what do you think about the rewards? A lot more premium Rift keys. Is that a good thing? I think it's a good thing. Is that much better than giving you more time in the Mirror Universe? Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.